Yeah, so Ruka started training at the Performance Center a few months before Dani Palmer came into the equation and actually took Palmer under her wing. Was almost like a big sister to Dani Palmer.
And look, if you are Dani Palmer, Sol Ruca, as we mentioned, a little more established already. You got to imagine Palmer's looking at Ruca for what could come in her future too, right?
Well, listen, I think you look back to a couple weeks ago, all it takes is one match, sometimes one move to get everybody talking. So if you're Dani Palmer and you've got the physical gifts that essentially equal that of Sol Ruca, you got to know the opportunity's right there for you to get the same kind of buzz.
Oh, Sol Ruca trying to get even more buzz, using her length and experience on Dani Palmer early.
I knew this is going to be fun to watch.
I told you, we have fireworks in store, and look, we mentioned people talking. To this day, that clip of Sol Ruca is the most viral moment. Oh, hold on! They know each other so well. And sometimes those are the best matches, Byron.
Well, indeed, because, you know, listen, you may have a friendship away from the ring, but if you're a competitor, as these two ladies are, you're going to bring it. You're not going to hold off. Plus, you want those bragging rights when you're hanging out after the match anyway.
We said the word competitor. These two are competitors to their core. Sol Ruca said, I'm here to tackle my next challenge. Dani Palmer said, I like to buck trends. I'm not easily influenced, and I want to be my own person here in NXT.
Dani Palmer, a lady who lives very boldly in her life, fearless attitude, knows who she is, not afraid to tell you either.
Right now trying to grind down her friend Sol Ruca, her competitor tonight. And Ruca fighting through, at least trying to momentarily. Now here's the strength of Sol Ruca, picking up Dani Palmer. Oh, Palmer lands on her feet. Ruca, oh, what's Ruca up to now? Oh, Palmer turning things around, shoulders are down, and Ruca kicks out quickly. And now Palmer once again, Ruca flipping things around. Oh, these two just going back and forth, the bridge cover. And now Ruca's got Palmer's shoulders down.
Get the advantage
now,
here.
Oh my goodness, I'm getting dizzy just watching this. Now Ruca's holding on to Palmer, who's slippery, gets away. Oh, rolling up Palmer. Ruca is Dani Palmer, and Ruca kicks out again.
And a quick pinfall attempts.
Up and over goes Sol Ruca. Oh, and now the drop kick.
On the mark, delivered by Ruca.
Some damage, and there it is! The Soul Snatcher connects, and now here's the cover. And Ruca gets the win tonight over Dani Palmer.